excited because I know you and I wanted to kind of check in from the first episode, which even just hearing the first episode, it just gets me all excited and pumped. And it reminds me of why I wanted to start this. And I know we also wanted to discuss sort of our plans for the end of the year because I cannot believe it's already September. Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking crazy.
It's it's unreal. The older I get, the faster it goes. Like, how is that right?
It's bullshit.
I know. But so what would you say that so far this has been a good year for you?
Yeah, and yeah, for sure. It's had its ups and downs. Um, but it's been a good, I've been blessed the entire year, for sure.
That's awesome. I honestly everything you said I completely agree or I'm the same. So that's better than I feel like that's a win already. Right? It's not this is the worst year ever. I can't wait for this year to be over. You know, sometimes people can think that or feel that way. And I'm sure I have felt that way, but I don't feel that way. 2019 has been, like you said, there's a lot of experiences that are intense and some really difficult moments that, man, that are hard. But overall, I feel like I'm still hopeful. I'm still excited. I still enjoy my day to day, and that's really important to me. So I feel really blessed.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
So, would after, okay, so checking in with what your goals were at the beginning of the year,
Whew.
where have you been successful and where have you been, or maybe after reflecting, you remember that, oh yeah, I wanted to do that and it's totally not happened and I'm gonna do it now at the end of the year.
I have one of those. I have not volunteered like I wanted to. I don't think
No,
I have. I'm trying to think if I have, but I don't think I have. I don't think
that's okay.
so. Um, I don't, yeah, that's the one that I didn't fall through with at all.
Do
Um,
you plan on, like, do you think that maybe that's just going to take a back seat for a little bit and right now you are just going to, yeah, like, kind of put that one for next year or maybe?
Frankly, I don't know because I completely forgot about it.
I love that.
And the problem was, or not the problem, because obviously if shit doesn't get done, I'm the problem. But me and my coworker, when we were working together, we created a vision board on our phones to make it our background on our phone.
Oh
So like
yeah,
every time I would tap on my phone, I would see my vision board, and I put everything on there. And I'm not blaming it on the vision board, but when my grandma passed away earlier this year, I took that out and I put my grandma's picture as my background. So
oh,
I didn't have that vision board to look at anymore. So number one, I really recommend people having vision boards for anything that they have coming up, whether it's New Year's resolutions, whether it's your semester, whatever it is. Vision boards do work. And if my coworker Fernanda is listening to me right now and she remembers what app we used, hit your girl up because she needs a mid-year vision board at this point.
I think we have that on the first episode. I think it was Pit Collage or something like that.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't
For,
remember, but yeah, I got rid of my vision board, and not like again, I'm not blaming it on the vision board, but yeah, volunteering is the one that I completely forgot about.
You got
My eating habits definitely stuck with them for the most part. I still eat out. I still crave junk, like, whatever. I have a pretty good balance on my eating, so I'm happy with that. I remember talking about like my relationship with God. That one is definitely stronger than it used to be. Um, and what helped a lot was my same friend, the one with the vision board, she gave me a rosary. And then another friend, her mom gave me a rosary book. And I always have it somewhere in the kitchen on the table. It's always somewhere. So when I see it, it's always a reminder like to pray. And praying the rosary for any Catholics out there is, try it, guys. It's so, so beautiful. It takes 30 minutes. And while you're praying, it's just like everything goes away. I love praying the rosary.
Aw.
And then I had things that came up that weren't goals. Like I started brewing my own kombucha. That wasn't a goal for 2019. I've been more of a morning person, and that wasn't really something that I talked about. But those two have been something that came up um that have been like a positive thing or a good step forward.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love how you're like the vision board. So I'm not blaming on the vision board, but my vision board wasn't there, and poof, there went my vision for volunteering. Because
Completely forgot about completely like no, like completely forgot about volunteering all the way. Like I forgot.
and that it's so true what you're saying when you see it, however you want to do it, however you want to call it, but
It
seeing
helps.
your goal every day, it yeah, like it literally, it that that goal stays at the front of your mind, and when you're making decisions, you're always going through that first. Or wait, does that make sense because I have these goals? Does that support that? No, okay, goodbye. And I think that's so relatable.
Yeah, and they were so cute when we made them. But yeah, the vision boards do help.
And what was her name? Fernanda?
Yeah, Fern.
Fern. Hopefully Miss Fern can do a little shout out.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe she can put it on Instagram. We do have an Instagram that we want to make sure that we tell you guys about. It is called Inside a Phone Call. And we would love you guys to stop by and sort of like engage with us on there. Um, and
for
just
sure.
share. Yeah, share your New Year's resolutions, how you've been doing with them, and um, what you plan on doing for the rest of the year. I think it's so cool to reflect because sometimes, I don't take the time to think about that. Like, where was I at the beginning of the year? Or it's kind of like at the beginning of the year, I think about that. And then at the end of the year, I think about that. But in the middle, I'm sort of just like a chicken with its head cut off, just trying to get as much done as I can. And I'm successful in things, but I never sort of like check in and just say, yay, you're doing good, or hey, you totally forgot about this.
Yeah, for sure. Agree. Agree. What are your like for the rest of the year? What do you have planned?
So for the rest of the year, I would like to really continue my school journey and be successful and enjoy it. You know how fast it is, girl. Like when you're in school and all of a sudden it's the end of the year. Like, school just started and it ends in December. And then that kind of month just flies by because it's Christmas and New Year's and so really just enjoy my journey because this is my last fall at this community college, which is so amazing. Um, I'm a full-time student, so I want to be successful. So that's definitely one of my main goals. Um, and continue to work the jobs that I love. I have a part-time job, I have a full-time job, and then I have another job that's coming up which is something really exciting. And basically, AKA like hustle, like continue to hustle because I have goals and I got to hustle to get to them. So, and then I've been, I would like to get more involved with my church. We have, my family and I have been going pretty consistently. And I feel really horrible when I don't go. So, no matter how tired I am, and like last weekend, last Sunday, I didn't. It was Labor Day weekend, and I didn't go. And after, man, it's like you can't really go back. You know, once it's gone, you didn't go, and the service is over. So, um, I'm definitely loving that experience and meeting people who have relationships with God and pray and yeah, like that's really important to have that community. And so we're actually going to, I went to a meeting last night. Our church is going to Cuba for 10 days. And I went to the meeting to kind of learn more about it. And yeah, I feel like I'm being called to serve, and I'm really excited. I'm really hopeful that I get to go. Money is the only reason I wouldn't go, and unless something pops up, but I have complete faith that if it's the right time and I'm gonna be of service, then it'll happen. And if it doesn't, then I will go next year. So I'm definitely wanting to get more involved with my church just because it's selfish. Like it feels so good, and no matter what problems or challenges or whatever comes my way, having that having faith to anchor me is super helpful. So I'm excited if we get to go. Um, and then one of so I've been working out. I have continued to do that. I was working out with these awesome ladies, and really they are pretty dedicated. They work out from 6 to almost 8 p.m., so 2 hours, and they're just lifting, like pure lift. It's insane. And I loved it. I loved the community. I'm a big community person. I'm a big person I enjoy things better when I'm around people and I'm connecting with people. It's not to say I don't have a good time when I'm not doing that, but do you know what I mean? Do you like working out with people?
Um, Not with people. I would like having like a trainer for a while. I had this guy from work that would train me, and that was cool. But no, I'm like totally opposite from. I like doing shit on my own. Like I don't like being around a lot of people. Yeah, I like doing things on my own. I
Okay.
enjoy being by myself.
But for the majority of what you like throughout, like say 100% of your day, you like to, like 80% of it you like to be alone.
Yeah,
Okay, cool, cool.
like
Yeah.
80% of my week, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a homebody. Yeah, I don't. No, ma'am. But yeah, I like being home. I like being on my own in my own zone.
For me, there's just something I that like lights me up and energizes me, and uh yeah, like I like that I know that about myself because I want to be successful and working out. So the more of that story was I was working out with these awesome ladies, and it just wasn't for me. I loved working out, and I really enjoyed it, but the style, the way, the length of time, I mean 2 hours, I'm good with 45 minutes hitting it really good, and then using that other hour to do something else. So it didn't really fit. So one of my goals is to I really want to just try a bunch of different things. Um, so there's like a bunch of gyms around me. There's a bunch of like CrossFit training. There's self-defense training. There's jiu-jitsu. There's like yoga classes. There's a bunch of stuff near me, and I really just want to try on my free time to see what fits with me, because there's something that clicks out there, and I do like having that community, so I'm held accountable, because I can work out by myself, and I'm good with that. I have my music, I'm jamming out, I'm feeling like I'm about to kick some butt. Like I love it, but I don't love it and enjoy it and succeed as well when I don't have someone, or like even just one person, how you're saying, having a trainer to tell you, yeah, you're doing this right, no, you're doing this wrong, or hey, what's going on, you haven't been at the gym for a week. So having that accountability and that interaction with people is something that I really enjoy. And it's probably because I like motivating and inspiring people, and uplifting them and giving them my positive vibes. So when I was with these girls, I was able to do that, and they were able to do that to me. So I loved it. And then just the last thing I would say, there's this quote that I read, dude, and it was so perfect. And I want to try to do this. Okay. So from now on,
just playing. Go ahead.
Around a ton of people and get Patty around a big group of people.
Oh, no, bitch, you're trying to kill me. No, it's exhausting, dude. Exhausting. Like, when I'm around a lot of people, I get tired and shit. Like, I can't do it.
See, I'm the person that needs time alone, but I just as much need socialization. So I need family time, I need friends time, I need meeting new people and having new experiences time. So that, but some people are like that. Some people, because I don't like huge crowds, but I love connecting with people. So even if it's just like if I'm at a party, you'll catch me in the corner having like a deep conversation with someone, rather than a big group of people. So I can relate to that, but not as much as how you are, definitely. But yeah, there's this thing, and it's so awesome. I want to read it to you. It is, I'm trying to schedule this. Okay, so I'm going to list the different things, and I want to do this in a month.
This is a quote, or what is this?
No, it's not a quote. It's a Instagram post.
Okay.
So it's 1 lunch date with a friend, 24 hours, no social media, 1 day outdoors, 1 night out with friends, 1 date night, even if it's just with yourself, 1 breakup, 1 breakup every month, 1 breakfast meetup with friends. So that's, when you get your cafecito and your nice bomb chilaquiles, and you just like meet up for breakfast. I think that's one of my faves. So 1 breakfast with friends, 1 movie night, 1 day serving others, and 1 day completely to yourself. So I really want to try to incorporate that. I thought that was so genius and so simple. What do you think?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that would be really. So you're trying to, what is it, like 4 or 5, like 6 different things?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 things.
Oh shit, 9. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool if you can do it, dude. Because me and my girlfriends we said we were gonna eat, because we always plan to see each other and we can't. Like, none of us really have the time, or like something, like it just comes down to timing. And we've said that we're gonna go, we at least have to see each other 1 time out of the month. We're gonna try a new restaurant that 1 time, so we can all see each other, catch up, try a new place. Bitch, this was like 2 months ago that we planned this, and I have not seen them since before we started planning this. So,
well, only 3 out of the 9 involve other people, though. That's it.
Oh yeah, so that'll make it easier. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see how successful I am.
Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am. But it's been quite a journey. I just want to say,
wait. Now that you were saying the goals for the rest of the year, I have one. You need to hear about it because it's fucking awesome.
Dime.
I'm gonna learn how to sew.
Aw, I love that.
Yeah, Rudy Anthony's great grandma just recently passed away. So she gave her sewing machine to his grandma. So his grandma is giving me her sewing machine because she's going to keep her mom's, the great grandma. So, dude, she sews so many blankets and stuff on that sewing machine. Like, his grandma is a sewing master. So she gave me her sewing machine. So I'm really excited to learn how to sew.
Dude, I'm excited for you to make me something. I'm just kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm so excited because I've been wanting one for the longest time, but I just never get it because I'm like, am I really gonna do it? Blah blah blah, and I just don't get it. And then now she just fucking gave it to me, so now I have to.
Yeah, now you're like, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm very excited for you.
Yep. Me too. But anyways, what were you gonna say about the journey?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying something about what you were saying about the sewing machine. Oh, I know, like one of your grandmas, I believe, Alexander had a blanket, and it just held so much memory for you. So I think I'm excited for you to be able to pass down, like continue that tradition.
Yeah, to make something for someone. Because I have a blanket that my grandma made. And then Alexander's great grandma made him 2 or 3 blankets, and his great grandma made him 1. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for you, dude. And I'll let you get better, and then next year I'll place my order.
Yeah, this year so far, or not this year, but like my first goal is to make a bed skirt in my curtains.
Oh, dang.
Bitch, watch out.
Martha Stewart. Mexican Martha Stewart.
Marta.
The journey of just going after the things that you feel passionate about can be so intense, like starting the podcast was something that it was just a thought. It was just something that I wanted to do. And I know that every single one of us has a thought that we could do that would genuinely contribute to others, but we let doubt and the fear of failing or the fear of what other people are going to think, the criticism, we can't handle it, so we just don't even try. And I'm very thankful for this experience with you because it's honestly made me face challenges and frustrations and disappointments and really look them in the face and just be like, I'm not gonna let you or this temporary feeling or moment keep me from the satisfaction that I'm gonna get by continuing and by living this out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think that is just part of growing up. Like shit is always going to be hard no matter what. So there's no easy route to anything that you want so much, plain and simple. So when the rough times come around, just take a chill pill, deal with whatever frustration, whatever emotion, deal with it, feel it, let it go, get back to business. I don't know. That's how I am.
Yeah, and that's exactly like the journey has been a it's been nice because yeah, like it really has showed me that I'm fully responsible for getting back to satisfaction. And there's a lot of disappointments, there's a lot of moments that you just think, is this worth it? And that's why I've bounced from so many things and so many ideas, but I've never fully invested and dedicated myself some to something, to a goal, to an idea. And so I just tell myself when I'm face to face with disappointment or frustration or even doubt, like, can I do this or do I even want to do this? I Whatever it was that caused that, I remind myself that I now need to do something. I need to take some action and do something that's going to bring me satisfaction. That's going to make me feel satisfied, and that's going to make me happy, and that's going to sort of like crank up or pump. Maybe you get deflated and then you just kind of like pump yourself up with air, and that, like, I have to do something. That's not going to just happen by me saying, don't worry about it, move on, because I accept those feelings. I let those frustrations and I let those doubts, and I kind of let them, I just observe, and then I really just, I see, okay, this is how I feel. And now I am going to, what can I do to get out of this and to get a different feeling? And so I appreciate the journey and definitely encourage myself every time like I get frustrated and I think about quitting, or, and this goes for everything like in my life right now. Like there's been really difficult moments, and I turned 29. I'm like ready for this year. It's my last year of my 20s, and I I definitely have been better at managing my life, and I'm improving every single day, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the woman that I'm becoming. I'm excited for the woman that I'm gonna become. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, because like quitting is always an easy way out.
Yeah.
It's so easy to quit, So frustration is it's just part of the process. Like nothing's going to be easy.
No, it's not. And that's important to know, and to get comfortable almost with those negative feelings that happen. Because anything great, anything worthwhile requires certain characteristics that aren't easy to have. And like you said, it's easy to have to go the easy route. Even the simple thing of being kind. Being kind it seems easy, but it does sometimes take some patience, and people don't want to have patience. They want to react on their, being rude or being mean is easy because they're stressed out. They're Don't take it personally. I'm just stressed out and I'm going to take it out on you, and I'm not going to practice patience. And that's easy. Or tracking money. That takes a certain action, and sometimes it can be time consuming. And spending it, though, takes literally no effort. Clean eating, eating whole foods takes preparation. It's inconvenient at first. It's so inconvenient. Like you can't just go to the store or go through drive-through and get a good meal, clean meal. It's very difficult. It's inconvenient. But eating bad is super convenient. So, like you said, anything that is worth that's really worth something to you, that's going to benefit you, that's going to really add to your life, it's really going to bring value, it takes a process. And people, we all quit, or a lot of us quit before we get to the rewards, because it takes a certain um, person, and it takes a certain discipline, and it's not easy to have that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's it's not yeah, everything's yeah, nothing's easy in this life at
But it's
all.
definitely what I'm saying is, it's I'm not just saying, like, that I'm really like noticing that, yeah, like it's rewarding when you stick with the uncomfortable, and let it pass, and judge drudge through it. Like it's powerful. It's really, really powerful, not giving up and continuing to go, and regardless of what's going on, you really just go. And for the podcast, it's been difficult. We're on different time zones. We could list so many reasons why it's not going to work, or it doesn't work, but yet we're still doing it. We're still passionate, and we still have this end goal, and this, like, we see this vision. I guess it's not an end goal, but we see this vision, and we want to get there. We haven't got to the point where we're like, I don't see the vision anymore. And I think that's beautiful, and I'm really proud of us, because people don't even start podcasts. People that want to, they don't even start. And I think we've already won by starting it. And I'm very excited and happy for us.
Yeah, I mean, so many people want to do YouTube, so many people want to do this, so many people want, but it takes balls to start and to keep going, and that's something that we've done.
Yeah, I think you have the bigger ovaries, that's for sure, with at least starting, you know?
Yeah. I guess I'm pretty initiative when it comes to shit. Cause I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck what people say, dude. That's why. I'm not scared. Like, fuck it. If people don't like it, well then don't listen to it.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
boring, there's something else. There's other shit you can do. Like, but I know someone somewhere is gonna take something away from it, and that's all that really matters to me.
Yes, and I love that, and I think that's so important, and it takes people lifetimes to like truly understand that. And you are like, you have bigger ovaries, dude. Like, you go for it, you don't care. You you really were like the one who initiated this, and it's awesome. Like, I'm so excited. And for me, I'm more like, I want to wait till it's perfect, and I can't do that. I'm never going to start or get better if I wait till it's safe. Like, okay, it's safe now. Because even once you feel it's your absolute best work, it's not going to be for someone. Like, someone's going to be like, oh, it's not really for me. Or, oh,
Yeah.
I don't really like your personality. Like, it could be something. So that for me has just been definitely this whole year that we've been doing that. That there's been moments. I mean, I'm crying and having like a moment in life that we don't like to share those moments with people. And I did it, and it was natural, but it was also, after I did it, I was like, wait, should I have done that, or is that too much? And you start to think about it, but I had you there, and you're just like, no, dude, like, you were there to support me. And ultimately, I did want to share that, because I think it's important to share um, the real raw reality of trying to be a happy person in this world. So
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that was a good moment to share, and I'm sure that That's probably one of the ones that would be taken from the most because it's such an important topic right now in these days, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we got to talk again. We haven't really talked in a week or so. And yeah, we got something going. That's for sure.
We aren't stopping, and that's so important to me. So we, yeah, like
Hmm.
I encourage people, if you want to start something and you have these ideas and you're just scared, like really, you were created. We were all created, and we had gifts, and we were created to share that. And it's so easy for society to just make it so uncomfortable and so scary to even try. Like it's crazy that people don't even try. And for me, I may look silly, or I may make a really dumb remark, but at least I'm trying. And I think that's so important.
Yeah, try like yeah, when you know you try, and not only try, but when you know you tried your best. Like you went until the wheels fucking fell off. That's when like, and then
Yeah.
sometimes like you have to let things go, or a part of it go or something. Like you're like that's happened with me, like with my business on the side. There's things that I've had to cut off that break my heart, and I don't want to do it. But when I get real with myself, I'm like, nope, you can't. You can't do it anymore. Let it go. Fuck it. And then, 2-3 weeks later, you realize like, damn, I'm not as stressed as I was 3 weeks ago. I wonder why. Well, it's because you let go of all that bullshit you were dealing with because you felt like you were gonna fail if you let it go, but you tried it all. You gave it. You got deep down in your heart. When you give it your all, and the only person that can be real with you is yourself. Like you can be real with you. You can tell people, oh yeah, dude, I tried so fucking hard and it didn't fucking work. But in your heart, did you really? You know,
I love that. Yes, it's so true.
everybody else can hype you up like, oh yeah, she hustles so hard, she does this, I see she does that, she's here, she's there. But you're the only one that knows how hard you're really going. Maybe you're even going harder than what they think, or
Yeah.
you're not going half as hard as they think you are. I mean, you're the only one that knows the real deal. So always be real with yourself. Know what you can say, how to say it, how hard you can go, how far you can go. You're the only one that knows.
Yeah.
So yep,
And if
that's
you
my motto, bitch.
yeah, and if you don't know, how are you ever going to know? And I think
Exactly. If you don't try, you won't know.
yeah, so for me it's like, oh, crap, like this is really uncomfortable, and there's a lot of moments that are like you almost think, I don't need this. I don't need this drama. But it's like, wait, but this is building your character, and this is part of the process, and this is you made a mistake, or this is an obstacle, but you find a different way, get creative, and adapt to situations, and be flexible, and you will. I think I read this on a quote, and it was like, I bend so I don't break. And it's like you got to be flexible your body, and in order to not completely break.
Yeah, and you'll know when you break down, and that's when it's time to let it go.
Yeah, if it's not serving you, definitely I agree, you will know. But then, you know now, yeah, like we said, like now, and now it feels good, like, you know what, I genuinely gave it all I got, and I have no regrets, because
Yeah.
I did it, and it didn't work, and there's nothing wrong with that, like it's just move on.
Yeah, for sure.
you know
You know, you know.
do you know what I mean? Oh, there's a quote, it's, you never fail until you stop trying, and that's basically what we're saying.
Yeah. And when another thing that you gotta do too, that I'm a strong believer, when you're doing shit, you gotta feel like you're the fucking bomb.com. Like there's nobody out there doing this shit better than you are. Like you gotta feel like you're the fucking best. Because that's the only way you're gonna be doing your best, honestly. Because if you're like, well, I'm doing this, but she's doing that. Well, I bought this car, but she drives that car. Or I'm looking to buy this house, but she has this other huge house, and then like, no, what you're doing is the fucking best, and nobody's doing it better. Period. Yeah.
Yes, and we're just the world doesn't even know. They don't even know.
But yeah. Anyway, that was kind of woo.
I love that. But well, you are melting at home. I am in my car in AC. Well, you're not melting at home. You're in AC too, but I have class right now in a little bit, so I'm going to have this is like my free time. I give myself like an hour and a half I take a little quick nap. It's never more than like 20 minutes. It's awesome. Do you ever take a nap? Like you're so exhausted and so tired and you lay down and you knock out and then you wake up naturally and you're just like, oh man, I'm freaking knocked out, and you check the time and it's only been a small amount of time. But
yeah, I've actually been learning how to nap that way. I used to not nap like that before. I used to nap like 2 or 3 hours, and that was fucking horrible.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'll wake up naturally, and sometimes I fight it. I'm like, no, I still have more time. Like, I'm gonna freaking sleep. But it's all my body needed, and
yeah,
they've been the trick. Instead of like a coffee, I really just take like a quick little nap, and maybe it's a little bit hard to wake up sometimes, but when I push through it, man, like after like 20 minutes, I'm like, boom, I'm good. Sleep. What sleep? I'm not tired. You know? Do you know?
Yeah. You know?
Do you know what I mean? Because I always say, Yeah.
All right. No, yeah, I kind of been like cooking this whole time we've been on the phone, but I really gotta go give the kitchen my full undivided attention. I gotta go do the best. I gotta go cook the best chicken in the fucking world.
You gotta go whip it, and
I gotta go sprinkle that lemon pepper and shit. It's gonna be good as fuck.
Yum! I wish I could have some. Send me a picture.
Swing by after class and eat real quick.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be fucking badass.
Dude, you sounded so like it was real. And I was almost like, wait, what? Wait, where am I?
All right, dude. Well, we'll catch up later. Take a nap.
Thank you, boo. I will.
Okay. I love you. Talk to you later.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.